missed you the first time.
It's
I was
okay.
sick. Your co-star though hosted. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. You did a good job. You did a good
Didn't
job.
do as good as this is gonna be. No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's talk about the new show, Tiny Beautiful Things.
Yes.
That's an intense scene that we just saw. So who do you play?
I am Danny. I play the husband to Claire, played beautifully by Catherine Hahn.
Love her.
And we're just kind of going through like, you know, just the everyday life, you know, being married, having a 16-year-old daughter, trying to raise her while she's going through her transitions and you know, us having our problems ourselves and trying to find ourselves, really.
Yeah.
You know, and it's...
Which can be difficult if you do this.
Exactly,
Yeah.
like growing apart and it's grounded and it's messy and I was just really excited to be a part of it. You know, beautiful show.
Did you know her before this?
I did not.
So wait, so you're in such an intense relationship in this movie. So like, how did y'all kind of start that relationship off? Like, did y'all do anything to like?
I mean, the
prepare?
casting process was really fast too. So
Yeah.
you know, got casted on a Sunday and we had to be going 10 days after that. And so,
Wow.
yeah, we wanted to bring to life this, you know, 16-year relationship between the two of us at the very least, because that's, you know, the age of our daughter. And so we decided to meet, we decided to go on a hike, and we did this thing. They have the 36 questions to fall in love with somebody.
Wait, what? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
How have I
think I
never
saw
heard
like
of
a
this?
New York Times article or something.
Oh.
So we go through and, you know, we're hiking and we're asking each other these questions, and Catherine comes up with the idea, like, we shouldn't just answer as ourselves, we should answer as our character.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, and so then we're doing this, and we kind of find, like, we find our backstory together in these questions.
And then develop that chemistry.
Yeah, and it was just super organic.
What are the
and-
questions like?
Well, I brought a few of them.
I want to know them.
Yeah.
Obviously I need help falling in love. So I was like, like, whatever.
Okay, all right, cool. So let me see, a good one for you. So they have
pressure.
ones like this. It's like,
Okay.
would you like to be famous in what way? And that's not a great question for you.
Yeah.
Because you're famous.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do
That's
that.
already, let's set that one
Yeah.
on fire.
Okay.
That ship has sailed.
Okay, this is a good one. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why?
Okay, no, but I should. I should definitely at least have some bullet points, you know?
And see, that's my thing. I like to rehearse, and then I like to make sure I say it in the best way, because I'm like, sometimes
That's
if I say...
smart. You're gonna do well in
It just comes
relationships.
off
Yes,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. Is there one more? Let's do one more.
Yeah,
I
let's
wanna
do this.
one
And
more.
this one I love. Okay.
I love this, by the way. What a cool way to connect. You should do this with
exactly.
every person you do a movie with.
I don't want everyone to fall in love with me, though.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Then you shouldn't have walked out here looking like that. I was
Thank you. Yeah, that's why
I
they
was
maybe put the button
that's
back.
your problem.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, for this
Okay, one more.
All right. So for what in your life do you feel most grateful?
Oh, this is going to be a cheesy answer, but it's my children, and here's why.
Yes.
Because I didn't think I'd ever get married or have children. Not because I'm frowning upon either one of them, just because I've always been I'm a musician at heart. I'm like a kind of just like always this wonder, and I love wondering, and so I never thought that would happen to me. So that's pretty magical to have loved someone deeply and to have children is pretty great. So yeah.
That's so interesting, because like when I watch you on The Voice, you have such a like motherly, loving vibe that...
Which is so weird, because like no
That's not
one that
something
knew
you-
me before would ever have been like, you're gonna be a mom.
Wow.
Yeah, just because I'm just naturally that person that I feel like a lot of artists in general, unfortunately, can get a bit selfish because you're so consumed with whatever you're doing, and it is always a high priority in your life. And I don't know, but I feel like I lived my 20s pretty selfishly in a good way. Like I got to travel the world, I got to do all these things. And I mean, where I'm from, you're like dead if you have babies at 31. So yeah, you're like an old maid. So I started late in the game from where I'm from. But I love that I waited, because now I really appreciated that time. And now I get to appreciate these little beings that are so magical.
That's awesome.
Yeah, can sometimes be hard, but
Yeah.
yeah.
They test you, but
Yes,
for sure.
they give you gray hair, but it's fine. Okay, let's do another commercial break. Everybody, I love those questions. You can see Tiny Beautiful Things on Hulu. It's streaming now.